The crypto industry saw mass layoffs following FTX's bankruptcy in November. Since then, other crypto exchanges, including Kraken, Crypto.com, Gemini, and Coinbase, all cut staff. Should people still consider entering the industry as we hear of more crypto layoffs?
There are definitely fewer opportunities compared to the peak of the bull market.
In fact, according to LinkedIn, about 35% fewer crypto jobs were posted between December and November 2022. And when comparing December to the same time the year before, crypto job postings dropped by nearly 57%. A spokesperson said the month-over-month decline was the largest LinkedIn has seen in 2022, bigger than the 31% dip following May's crypto crash. The employment-focused social media platform noted that the drop is part of the general downward trend, but was also likely fueled by the FTX collapse. Indeed also found that the number of crypto jobs posted in December of last year was more than 50% less than December 2021, compared to a rise of a whopping 357% when looking at December 2020 and December 2021.
During a bull market, everyone's hyper optimistic, sometimes a little bit delusional, and everyone tries to start their own new project. They try to lure in more talent, hence the quantity of jobs goes through the roof. And usually these jobs are created by again, long tail of startups that might not even be alive today. And usually, as we saw this 50% reduction, most of them are no longer hiring. A lot of them closed shop, collapsed.
Crypto Jobs List found that the number of companies hiring was at its lowest level all year in December. But the company's founder, Raman Shalupau, says crypto exchanges like Binance are still looking for people to join their team, with about 50 jobs listed right now.
Bear market is one of the best times to apply. If you have confidence in the future of the industry, it positions you as a talent, as someone who is kind of committed to the industry, someone who has conviction about it.
So what should you study in college if you want to pursue a career in crypto or blockchain technology? Well, CoinJournal research I looked over found that computer science topped the list, followed by business and MBA degrees, economics, and electrical engineering. Even philosophy was mentioned.
Philosophy and different random ones like that. I think that is possibly a nod to how crypto traditionally was kind of super accessible and for anybody. Now, as we are getting more mature and it's becoming a more established mainstream asset, it's definitely tangible that more and more executives and employees are coming from the traditional backgrounds of computer science and more financial or MBA business backgrounds. Do
you have any examples of crypto executives who studied computer science or got an MBA?
Yeah, so the most obvious one is Changpeng Zhao, who is the Binance CEO. He studied computer science in Canada.
CoinJournal also looked into the most common universities attended by crypto execs, and the University of California came in at the top spot with 13 business leaders, followed by Harvard with 11, Stanford with 8, and MIT with 7.
In terms of non-US universities, we saw Cambridge up there, but this is still a very US dominated industry. And as a result, a lot of the executives and employees are drawn from the big US universities.
And of course, what you're all probably wondering, how much money can you make if you work in the industry? CoinJournal found that North America offers the best average salary in the space, about $120,000 a year. Remote work came in second with an annual salary of $110,000, and Europe came in at number 3 with an average salary of $80,000.
The highest salaries would be the developers. A lot of these are very niche skills. Smart contract developer was the number one that came out. Smart contracts are a relatively new concept. They were only really dreamed up in the 90s, and there are still very few people who could work with them on a daily basis to the level that's required in the crypto space. So those were the jobs that drew the highest salaries. Developers in the US could expect north of 6 figures. It's a little less in Europe. As for non-technical roles, financial roles could expect the average of that came out to 80K. Social media was down towards 50K. But all in all, the numbers were quite high on an average basis and well able to compete with the big technology firms.
As for the top crypto job titles, LinkedIn found that last year those included digital asset manager, software engineer, blockchain developer, trading analyst, and technical specialist. And where are all these jobs? Well, according to CoinJournal research, Singapore has the highest number of crypto job listings at about 160 crypto jobs per million people. That's almost 3 times as many as any other country. Luxembourg came in at number 2 with more than 55 crypto jobs per million people, and the Netherlands came in at number 3 with 22. The US came in at number 6 and the UK came in at number 7. Israel, the United Arab Emirates, and Denmark rounded out the top 10.
Coin Journal research found that Singapore, where you're based, has the highest number of crypto job listings. Do you see this firsthand?
Singapore is a very small country by population. It's slightly over 5 million people here. So definitely, and it's a great place to run business from and to live in. But so like per capita, it makes sense that it's one of the highest. But I think I would say like the United States is still number one just by nominal quantity of jobs. Like based on our recent research, it was around like 4 to 5,000 jobs that are available in the United States altogether versus Singapore is anywhere from 600 right now to maybe like slightly under 1,000 positions.
What advice do you have for those wanting to enter the blockchain and crypto industries, especially amid this downturn? Should they wait it out a bit, perhaps?
I would not recommend waiting it out. There is no perfect time to enter the market as an employee. I would definitely say to keep improving your skills, keep applying to positions, practice your interviewing skills, read as much as you can about the latest developments. And usually the bear market is that time when we don't see as many news or the news not catching as much attention, but there's a lot of development that is happening on the background.